What is going on, everybody? This is the Brandalorian 88 coming at you with another action figure review. We've got a double feature today. We've got the Star Wars The Black Series, both from Attack of the Clones, both prequel era Jedis. We've got number 7 in the line of the Attack of the Clones, Luminara, Unduli, and then Shaak on the right there. We have not had either of these two in Black Series before. It is always a joy and pleasure to get prequel era characters, let alone prequel era Jedi characters. Both of these were featured in the prequel films as well as Clone Wars and novels and comics and all of the other lore building options in the Lucasfilm catalog. But looking at these, they both have the Star Wars The Attack of the Clones at the bottom there. We've got some nice artwork there of the two Jedi heroes. We've got the bios on the back. Not much to it. We've seen this packaging before. I'm not crazy about Star Wars Black Series packaging, so I will look forward to getting them out of the package right now. And here we have Master Luminara Unduli out of the package and taking a close look at this head sculpt and scan. It's fantastic. This Star Wars Black Series continues to knock it out of the park. Hasbro in general, between the classified line, the Black Series, any other line, Marvel Legends, when they do face printing, they really, they never have any, I never see any kind of like product manufacturing defects, at least none of the ones that I end up getting. And here it's really, really impressive what they're able to do on a 6-inch figure here. The headdress looks great. We've got some pattern texturing going along the headband, and then on the bottom here we've got her tattoo, which is really nicely printed, her chin tattoo. Yeah, I've got the gold charm there. Looking around, kind of plain on the back, but that's all right. Yeah, we've got some nice texturing along the sides there. A lot of gold throughout this character on the forearms, on the waist, on the belts, how they overlap like that looks really good. Even some leather texturing, I mean, that looks really, really fantastic. Moving on down, we've got nice layered tunics here. It's done very well, kind of blends in with the arms up here. Moving down the figure, we've got some boots here. Looks good. Yeah, overall the aesthetic is quite stunning. The prequel Jedi, you know, they always came correct with their outfits and character and creature designs. Okay, now we'll take a look at her articulation. She can have her arms go up about that much. Can't really get too much head articulation because of this large headdress, which is not removable, so just keep that in mind. You can swivel it side to side, which doesn't look bad. You're just not going to get her to look down or up very, very well, but that is the price you pay for that kind of design. Got a nice ab articulation there. It's got nice elbow articulation, wrist with your hinge so you can have your lightsaber holding poses. That looks good. She's got this soft goods cape so I can get her into a nice split like that. Double jointed knees on both sides. That's very nice. And then you've got your ankle, well, I should say your calf articulation, and then ankles down here. So very good articulation for this Jedi character. And then for accessories, she just comes with her lightsaber. The hilt is very nice. It's got some gold painted on the base there. Blade is removable, like so, but it's a nice new green lightsaber. And obviously she holds it quite well. And now we have Shaak out of the packaging, and right away, we saw it from the packaging. I knew this figure, at least this head sculpt and face print, was going to be absolutely stunning, and it does not disappoint one bit. This is super impressive. I mean, look at all of that detail in the face. I mean, it's a unique design, classic design, you know, from that first time we saw her in the Phantom Menace. But just like, look at the gold layered around there. Look at the whites and the different coloration there. I mean, it looks super, super clean. I mean, come on, like, whether you want to hate on Hasbro or Star Wars, Black Series, whatever, you cannot deny that this is impressive work here for an action figure that you can get in stores. Yeah, I love the design. Obviously, Ahsoka was you know, part of this species as well. So this character inspired many characters and designs in the lore of Star Wars. So it's very impressive. Moving on down, we've got her tentacles, her larger tentacle in the back there. Looks great. Kind of plain in the midsection there, but down on the tunic is very nicely patterned there. That looks really cool. Very impressive with the design, the paintwork, and the sculpting. Got some sculpts along the sides here. I bet you the design team for the prequels had, you know, so much fun to design all the different outfits for the Jedi. You know, we had only seen a few Jedi in the original trilogy, so the prequel era brought us so many fun and unique characters. But yeah, from an aesthetic standpoint, she knocks it out of the park as well. Articulation, she can have her arms go up pretty far that way. We've got elbow articulation, wrist hinge, just like Luminara and Unduli. We've got decent, a little bit better head articulation than Luminara. She can turn quite well, but looking up and down is a little more difficult, obviously, with this design there. Kind of the price you pay for, but I'll deal with it. Very nice ab articulation, though. She can kind of matrix it pretty well. With her tunic here, legs can go out pretty far, just like Luminara and Unduli's. Different boots, though, for this character. And then she's got knee articulation. And for accessories, she just comes with the one lightsaber. Hilt is pretty plain, not as nice as Luminara and Unduli's, but we can, at least I think we can. Yes, we can remove the blade like any other Black Series character. And we've got a little peg for it to go on her waist. And here she is holding her lightsaber. Obviously that looks pretty good. Here we have a comparison between Shaak and Plo Koon, another prequel era Jedi. They definitely match up very well together. Like, sure, no one is surprised. And then here is Luminara and Unduli with Qui-Gon Jinn, another prequel era Jedi Master. And these two look quite well together too. These two characters are going to blend in greatly. Okay, that's going to be about it for this review. I think these are two excellent additions to the Black Series line. Very much needed for both characters, very much needed for prequels, Jedis, you name it. Very happy to have these in hand, and I think they did an awesome job. But let me know what you all think in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next episode.